We already have a big articulated on duals, you know? Plus, this tractor on singles fits better in the shed. And shed space is at a premium here at Puma Farms, you know? Or wait, Carson Farms. Sorry, I forgot. It's Carson Farms.
You're right.
Shed space is at a premium, guys. Sorry. Just saying. And yeah, it only has 11 hours on it, too. It's not bad.
Remember that big red bag?
Yes.
Like before Christmas?
Yeah, the one the tree's in, yeah. The tree's back in it now?
I always love... It's in there. I always love, because usually whenever, for some reason, whenever like I move it in and out of like the house,
yeah,
it's dark out.
So it looks really sus.
It looks like a body bag, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it does.
With wheels on the end of it. And it's dark out, so you can't really see it, but like neighbors always drive by. I'm just throwing it in the back of a truck. It looks really sketchy.
Yes, it does. Alright, I'm gonna use it anyway. I said I wasn't going to, but yellow. GPS is live, right? GPS is live, chat. Just remember that.
Just to the bottom, like the blast piece, like the rock of it. Is legit my weight.
Wait, your tree has a rock?
Half my height.
Like a stand?
Kind of feels like what you're moving. No, not the stand, like the bottom part of the tree. Not the like the part that sits into the stand.
Okay.
Because it's in like sections.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't messed with like a big artificial tree ever. We had a 6.5 footer once. 7 footer. 11.5, whatever it was. Hate that tree.
You real tree people?
We used to be, yeah.
No.
Yeah, we used to
did
be
that once.
real tree goofy.
Yes.
I always liked the real tree, man. Like the go into the tree lot to like get it and like, you know. Always like that.
Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah.
I got my account Fortnite again. No, if you know, you know. Go straight. Plow.
Right here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's a bummer, chat. I just saw I had a notification from Discord.
Wonder who it is.
Yeah, y'all can probably guess who that is. Well, that's not good. Had a positive test. That's not good at all. Dang.
Okay. Can I reply to that?
Definitely sending well wishes that away. Just saying, chat. The other side of Missouri. Over to Ghost in the Sim. Just saying. Check up on her later. DM her later. See how she's doing. It's crazy. Dang, look at Farmer Nick. You didn't leave that skipper. That's on me, by the way. So, you know. That's on me. No, no. Pepper, my man. No, that's, no.
Oh.
Pepper, that's not, that's not appropriate, Pepper. That's better. She is very sick, and she, apparently tested positive for the COVID. But she just posted in her Discord, so. Very unfortunate. So, well wishes to her, right? For sure.
John.
What's up?
What skipper?
I don't know. Didn't mean it in that way. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. It is a bummer, for sure. For sure. Oh, you think that's going to work, Farmer Nick?
I say no.
That didn't work. That did not work.
Oh.
Well. It is crazy right now, yeah. It is, unfortunately, guys. This thing doesn't center up on GPS as fast as I would maybe hope. I think it's, you know what I'm saying? The steering's a little slower on this tractor. Yeah, a little bit, Pepper. It's okay though, buddy. I know what you meant. I think. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good, guys. We'll get it figured out here. The problem is this field's so small, it's just all turted, you know? Oh, here we go again. Oh, okay, Farmer Nick, this is not working.
What's your GPS at?
I don't know, but we left one weed. We can't do this. I'm gonna go to the other side of the field.
Right.
No weeds left behind. Or something, right? We've looked like professionals that whole other field. Then we get over here and our lives are in shambles.
Looks like they broke.
Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? It's the weed of shame.
They break the crossplay server.
They broke it earlier today. I restarted it for them, and I've never heard if they were able to get back in or not. Apparently, when you changed the password this morning, nobody was, or at least El Diablo couldn't join after that.
I thought I sent him.
No,
he said he could get in.
His like console with blue screen or something.
Oh.
Apparently, his game would crash every time. Other people were able to get in, just not him. So I reset the server. I put the password back to the normal one, and I don't know. Is it still broken? Oh, everybody can get in except for El Diablo.
So I guess when I've typed in like or added to the password,
yeah,
I like thought I put a different number than what I like remembered.
Uh-huh.
I was also like on the phone with someone and like just kind of woke up too.
Gotcha.
And then like I'm sitting in class, like, look at my watch, and it's just like the password's not right. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, no, no.
I was like, well, I can't do anything about it now. Good luck.
96% of the blue screens. That's not good. I'm trying today. Okay. Yeah, apparently it's just like broken, so I don't really know what to do with that.
I'll be out investigating.
Is there a way to avoid rolling a field? What purpose are you rolling the field for? Are you trying to get rid of stones, or are you trying to go for the yield boost? Because there's really two different reasons to roll a field. Yeah, which one? You cannot have the GPS mod the cross server because it's not a console mod. GPS is for PC only. So therefore, no. It's unfortunate too. It'd be nice if it was available on console, but unfortunately it is not. Yeah. Unfortunately not. Yep. That's the biggest reason that we kind of set up like a second server, was like for, because like I would let some of you guys that play on the crossplay server into this server, but you know, GPS is a thing, so yeah, kind of a thing, right? GPS is life after all, chat. It is. It's right behind pizza, you know? What's the meaning of life? Pizza and then GPS. In that order, okay?
D.
What did I get for Christmas? I didn't really get much. I don't know. I got $100 from my dad. About it. Harvested seedling says you have to roll it. You don't actually have to. Rolling a field after seeding will give you a 2.5% yield bonus. So if that's important to you, then yes. If not, then. Is there a PC only server? It's the one I'm playing on, but it's like a private server, you know? There is good money in beans, guys. There sure is. Sure is. Formula Dan. Okay. Keep you in mind, sir. Keep you in mind. The biggest thing for people that would want to join us on this server is come in our team so you can get to know us. Honestly.
Yes,
why are we lagging so bad all of a sudden? Hello?
Hello?
What is going on? You only have to roll if you want 2.5% yield bonus. That's it.
There's no one in the express.
Otherwise, here's what I do. I just turn off the need roll flight thing. I just turn it off. I don't care. We don't do it. We just don't do it flat out, so. Doesn't really bother me that way, you know?
How mad can I make my seat right now?
I don't know.
I've got Farm Sim. I've got Bus Update and Fortnite open.
Okay.
Trying to go figure out the server.
If you join the server, you chop down all our crops and set fire to the barn. All right, we're not ever letting you join. Why am I lagging so bad? What is going on the server?
I don't know. I'm not having any issues.
Latson, what are you doing? You throwing pallets around over there? Is that what's going on? Something's going on, and I'm not okay with it.
Cape_TVCheerdex 100. What up, boss man?
Yo, Cape, thanks for the bits. How's it going? Welcome in. No need to go do that stream, right? Right? I thought you weren't going to touch pallets, Watson, because of your internet lag. Remember that? We talked about this the other day. Put out there. It is getting old rolling, isn't it? Yep. Yep, you're more than welcome to come hang out in our team speak. Everybody is.
I got in. Fine.
I don't think it's worth it, personally, the extra steps. You did? Oh, okay. I guess I should wash it. Armenic washed his. I should clean mine too, right? Dang, I wasn't going to. Wasn't going to. I recall, didn't you lag in and out of TeamSpeak like 1,000 times the other day? You throwing it out there. Anyway, oh, you're joking. I really take jokes lightly like that. Although if you could set fire to the barn, I would be impressed because you can't. There's no fire in this game. So if you could do that, let me know how, because that'd be cool to see.
I'm gonna ban you for hacking. Well, it did.
All right. Oh my God, backing up with articulated tractors. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Yep, Farmer Nick's already got the idea. There you go. Have fun. I'm gonna grab a Kinsey with us. That's our next step. The Fortnite champion himself, Troy. What's up, buddy? I know you're talking about yourself, right? How you doing, buddy? How was work today? Hope all is well. It's Ninja? Wait. Yo, if I'm Ninja, then I ate a few cheeseburgers. Just throwing that out there. Because, you know. Nice, Sean. Oh, you're talking about me? No, I'm not. No. No, that's not me, bro. Your hair on my face too, yeah. Yeah, I don't. Can Ninja grow a beard?
I doubt it.
Gotta eat food. Have like skin face for a beard.
Rat-tat-tat-tat.
I don't see anything to be wrong in this right now.
I don't know, because I can join. Everybody else can join.
Yeah. It's left in the middle of a
What happened to those pallets?
Bean harvest looks like.
Alright, chat.
Again.
I found it's easiest to do pallets when there's nobody else in here.
No, I just need your fuel leak. Oh, Troy, yeah, you were talking about that the other day, bud, right? It's not good, my man. The cows probably need food, guys. Probably need food. 8 RX are best for planning. I mean, the 9s work too. Are we skinny shaming Ninja? Yes. And needs to eat a cheeseburger. Have you seen him? Like, I'm genuinely like, I know he's better now, but at one time, like, I was genuinely concerned for the man's health. Did you see the guy? Like, he did not look okay, guys. He did not look okay at all. Throwing that out there, guys. Did not look okay. Kind of like me picking up these pallets where I missed it with my fork. You know what? Farm sim physics, we're okay. Just saying. I got you, Troy. Okay. Because we need to do something with the tags. There's too many of them.
I was gonna ask, you just wanted to sell a bunch of them.
Yeah. Gonna bring a semi over here for a minute.
I was gonna get the cows some food though.
This is just way too many to have around, you know. Between this and the honey over here, which I guess we need to get rid of that too. Give that man a sandwich. He did not look okay there for a little bit. What's all the what? Oh, Dan over there above my cab. Those are the beehives, if that's what you're asking about. Those are the beehives. We get our honey from those. We're making cereal. Yeah, that's what that is. That's our beehives. And okay, I guess Farmer Nick, you ran honey. Huh?
Yep.
All right, cool. Why is it so laggy? You're not feeling it though, Nick, huh?
I was starting to feel it now.
Okay.
I'm jiggling the server doubles.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, Carson's fine. You wanna unstrap, restrap? Take it. Go. As they say, pitter patter. The bakery. See what it needs. If it doesn't take them, sell them at the little diner thing across from Homestead.
Alright.
I don't know if there's beehives in 19. I don't think so. There's probably a mod though.
I think there was, but there was really no point of having them.
Yeah, too many pallets. I think so. I think that's what's going on here, guys. We have a lot of pallets sitting on right now. So. Also, we have all those strawberries over there too. It's okay for now. Just gonna run these manually. Just gonna run these manually. So there's actually, you don't really do anything with the beehives. You place them, and then you place like a spawn point for the honey, and then that's it. So there's nothing else you can do with them, to be honest. I'm not having frame lag. I'm just like, the game's locking up. It's weird. It's like server side lag, in my opinion. Frames are a little down, but that happens.
Lagging, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
What's up?
Tomorrow, do you want me to come back in again like I did today and get the productions all squared away?
Well, I'll be in here all day tomorrow. That's all good. Work on it on stream.
Alright.
Tomorrow's a day stream. I'll get out of your way in a minute, I swear. Alright. Get rid of all those pallets. Oh, Farmer Ken, how's it going? When I'm trying to pay attention to chat, it's not the easiest thing to do, you know? Throwing it out there. Not saying I can't do it. I can. I can. Don't worry. Ready? Interested in rocks? Maybe I have to look at it. Sounds interesting. I just want to go play Fortnite, that's all, you know?
Hey, I'm sitting here waiting.
Bill's waiting too. Go.
Yeah.
I guess I can play a few rounds tonight.
Playing Fortnite later? Yeah. Not on stream though. I don't stream Fortnite. But yeah, I'll be playing at some point tonight, I'm sure. The bakery. That's not the bakery. The bakery. Too many things here. Could use a couple strawberries over there. Nothing crazy. We have been playing a obnoxious amount of Fortnite here lately. Just saying. A very, very, very obnoxious amount of Fortnite lately. We've been having a lot of fun with it. And that's all that matters, right? All that matters. I'm just gonna run a couple pallets of strawberries over just on my forks because it's literally just right around the corner.
Alright.
Definitely shouldn't hurt cleaning those up. All the sirens outside again. You get for living closest to a fire station, right? Close-ish. I don't live close to one, but ish. You want a whole milk? That's fine. Yeah. Apples look great. Rocks, can you like DM me somewhere like the name of the game? Because I'm gonna forget. Just DM me at Twitch or Discord or whatever. Probably Discord would be better. I don't have a second channel, and I don't want to have a second channel because I don't want to throw away my Twitch partnership. Because technically, you're not supposed to have a second channel. So, you know, not really worth it to me. Yeah. Probably soon. Yeah, Carson. To be honest. The whole thing with like us playing Fortnite is, you know, sometimes it's just fun to like hang out with the boys and not necessarily stream.
Tell
you know?
John he's number one. No.
What?
Tell you that you're number one a lot.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
hello.
It's literally just like time with the boys, you know, and it's not always, it's not stream appropriate at all. A lot of times. But it's just like hanging out with the guys, you know. I don't always want to be like John from Puma. I just want to be like John, hanging out with my buddies, you know.
John from Puma.
We do not process strawberries. You take the strawberries from the greenhouse right to the bakery. Copperman, what's going on? And Mr. Troy, hello, and TS.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm tired, brother.
Uh-oh. Tired?
Tired and smell like a diesel factory.
Not supposed to swim in it.
I pretty much did, Carson.
Oh, bad. It's not good, man.
No, it's not good, but thankfully I got it fixed.
Wow. Not good at all, Troy. And the other thing, let's be honest, Fortnite doesn't really fit the family-friendly vibes of this channel, especially the way we talk to each other sometimes. Because let's be honest, you know, it happens, you know. It just doesn't fit with this channel anymore. I mean, I used to play GTA, I used to play Fortnite, I used to do all that stuff on stream. It just doesn't fit anymore, you know, to me. So if we're gonna play games on the channel, they're gonna be family friendly. It's gonna be, you know, farm sim and railroads and stuff like that. We're not gonna play any shooters or anything on stream anymore. And that's just a choice I've made. Nobody's influenced me or anything. It's just something I want to do. So yeah. Yeah, probably Troy. Yeah. Probably both, Troy. Probably both. Are we gonna get a Minecraft stream? No.
Troy.
What's up, buddy?
927's enter the chat tonight, so we'll be okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, what do we need for the cows?
I'll be back.
All right. We really need to get rid of all this manure. Nick, you got that tractor or that truck still?
I can go grab it.
Okay. We need silage down here. I'll work on the hay and the grass. Yeah, no, definitely not getting a Minecraft stream place. That's not. No. Make a good Christian Puma. What? Huh? No, I don't just stream Farm Sim. No. Farm Sim is my main game, but that's not the only thing I play, guys. I do play other stuff. Speaking of that, coming up Friday, we're going to be playing some Railroads Online. So, yeah. What would it take to get Minecraft back? Oh my. Thanks for that follow, appreciate you. The Beaver Town building streams. First time, I will give you the keys to my channel. Come out here and stream that game sometime, okay? Literally. Chat, would you guys tune in for first time playing the Beaver building game on my channel? I'll have him come out here and stream. Thank you, Rocks, for DMing me, by the way. I'll look into it, man. Would you guys watch that? Probably never gonna happen, but, you know. Like, you know, be funny though. Yeah, Dad is gonna play Farm Sim one of these days. I gotta finally just like schedule that and tell him when he needs to be here. I gotta think about it. Probably be a weekend. Yeah, Timberborn. Timberborn.
I'll be forced to be here.
Yeah, you're here so you don't get fined, right?
Oh, I'll be here to run it all.
Okay. Lit.
Emir, hello?
No, you can't cuss. That doesn't work. You have to uphold my family-friendly image. Deal with it. It's really not that hard, honestly. People think it's really hard not to play video games and cuss. It's not that hard. I cuss in real life, outside of streaming. I do. I won't hide that from anybody.
Don't.
Never do, right?
No, we don't cuss.
I won't hide that from anybody. I cuss, but on stream, it's not hard to not cuss, you know? You're right. I haven't played the game. You're actually correct. Yes. I have not played it. You haven't seen Amara? Amara hasn't been here today, no. Nobody's called me Snookums or Sugar Lips or any of that weird stuff, you know? Just saying. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. $5,000 for Timberborn, 10,000 for X or for Minecraft. Man.
Oh, yeah, I was out in the kitchen, but I got a whisper for you.
I'm at work. Yeah, basically. Basically, yeah. I'm at work and I don't cuss at work. You're right. What's up? Yeah. Here we go.
Sniper 9115 cheered Dex 100. Here you go, Cupcake Puma Plow.
Sniper, thank you. How about Sweet Cheeks? Oh. Sure. Sniper, thanks for the 100 biddies, man. Appreciate them. Do I think the community's grown because I'm family friendly? Yes. I do.
I have a stat that proves that.
Would I ever consider becoming a Christian and not cussing? Always. I mean, I grew up in the church, to be honest. I'm not very religious now, but I did grow up in a church environment. Let's be honest, they cuss too, don't they? Saying. I don't really talk about religion very often because it can be a hot topic, you know. I mean, I grew up going to church and stuff. Yeah, I did, and I don't hide that. But yeah. Carson, if you think that's happening, I'm never playing Minecraft then. Okay? But you know, if you smash your, you know, if you're driving a nail, let's say, and you hit your finger with a hammer, you're gonna drop an F-bomb. I'm sorry, I don't care. You just are. You know, you just are. That's all, chat. It happens. Or when you get a really good kill in Minecraft, in Fortnite, you know, it happens, you know. Yeah, we don't really talk religion or, you know, politics. Let's be honest. Definitely not politics, guys. Please don't talk about it. Yeah, when you stub your toe, exactly. What else are you supposed to say? Like,
yo, freedom.
A listener once cheered X 100. Let's play Timber Ball. GD it. 20 beavers just died from starvation. Oh, for F's sake. 10 beavers just died of thirst because of the drought.
First time, thank you for the 100 biddies there.
Still playing that game?
We haven't had money to do this yet, the spacing of the buildings yet. We haven't had the money. Only farm politics. No, I don't even want to talk about that. Oh. Yep, sure.
Do I have the clip of you shooting in Fortnite?
Of me cheating in Fortnite?
Shooting.
Oh, I say I don't cheat.
I've got plenty of those.
That's the game in a nutshell. Okay.
Alt tabs at aimbot.
Yeah, our mountain of manure is a little real right now, isn't it? A little real. Truers, Sean. Truers, buddy. I don't know. The beaver game's actually kind of interesting. I've watched first time played a little bit. Usually I'm trying to go to bed. And it's like I'll stop by his PC and watch him play for a minute. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to bed now.
What you doing there, buddy?
When I say go to bed, I mean scroll TikTok for like 3 hours. So. Until I send Hunter an awkward video. You know, it happens, right? Need to learn how to turn. Come on. Yep, +1. There it is. I said it. Beaver game is dope. It looks interesting. I don't know if I would enjoy playing it, but I would enjoy. I think I could watch people play it more than I want to play it. You know. There's definitely games like that for me.
Okay.
You mean to go play GTA RP? You can't get your beaver civilization to advance.
Because I call it fail RP.
Are you really sleeping if you're not on TikTok till 4 a.m., right? 4? That's early. That's early. Dude, if they ever come out with Pharaoh again, like they're supposed to come out with like a HD 4K Pharaoh, I am so there. I don't know if I'll ever stream that, but I am so locked in on that, you know? Just throwing it out there. So there, I have it on my Steam watch list. I never did buy the new AoE. Just kind of went, yeah. Yeah. I think I would stay started to 4 a.m. a bit late. Yeah, a little bit. I rolled out of bed at 12:30 today, chat. And I'm proud of it. Not really. 12:30, I rolled out of bed. Bit of a problem, but you know, it happens, right?
Yeah, you'll be alright.
I'll be alright. It happens. Right, Troy. I don't have Game Pass now. No. I don't think I would get my money worth out of Game Pass because I don't really play a bunch of random games and I don't really want to play a bunch of random games. I'm kind of I stay in my lane, you know, when it comes to gaming. I don't really play a lot. I play Farm Sim right now. I play in Fortnite right now. I play in Railroads Online right now. And beyond that, I don't really play anything else. I very much so just, oh, this is not going to work with this trailer. Back out of here. I very much just stay in my lane when it comes to gaming, to be honest. Okay. I just got stuck. That trailer's stuck. Stuck forever, chat. RIP that loading wagon A. So I got the tractor stuck in it too. It's that rear steer. Got me a little close there, you know.
When did I get to do that emo?
No idea. Alright, sorry. Let me catch up, chat. Eye face emote?
No, not that one.
Oh.
How many gift subs did I get while I was gone? There's some emails. I don't know who they belong to.
Yeah.
Oh. Sick.
Oh. Oh. Coke, plant soybeans. Lots and lots and lots of soybeans. Who designed this madness? I did. I might have had a drink or two. Can you tell? Saying.
Hey,
Right.
we need to talk while we're playing Fortnite, by the way.
Talk about what?
Merch?
Okay.
There's someone else, maybe? What? Hello? What?
What?
Huh?
I don't know what she said.
It involves merch.
It's fine. Is Railroad game really good? What are you doing it? So you literally start with nothing. And you have to build your tracks. And there's like different places around the map. We'll call them points of interest. There's like a smelter and different mines. Stuff like that. And then you have to like connect them all, basically. And run operations between them to move freight here, there, yonder. Tune in Friday night at 6 p.m. Central, guys. We'll be playing it. Just saying.
How much could I spend on this?
Need to put on the rest of the Macho Man outfit if I'm going to keep wearing the shades. Oh, yeah. Is that better? Isn't he the Slim Jim guy? I have beef sticks over here.
I've got an idea.
I have some beef sticks. You want me to just like crack one of those open?
No.
ASMR beef stick? Hello?
No, we don't need that. Thanks.
Habit. Hello. I have not taken down my Christmas lights. Thanks for reading the title, though. saying.
There's 3 things.
Cream of the crop rises to the top. What? Roger. This little New Holland is not strapped for moving this wagon around, but it works in the yard here. Barely. That one full? That one might be full. You got silage, Nick, or no?
Yeah.
Or you got it? Is this full over here? No. Where's the other trailer at?
On the other side.
What are you doing with that trailer? Just trying to get out of the way?
Yeah, just trying to get out of the way a little bit.
Yeah. Don't put it so we can't drive through those. Park it out in one of the 30 fields or 60 fields. Just pitch it out in the fields for fine. Out the way. Oh, it's a Macho Man quote. My bad, bro. Oh, my apologies. I don't really... I'm a little young for Macho Man, you know? I'm a little young for the Macho Man. Oh, yeah. I know that. That's about it. Yeah. Besides, aren't these the wrong color for Macho Man? Wasn't his, like, kind of pink? Am I wrong in saying that? These are kind of like the blue. I think. I think so. Making you feel old. I'm sorry. I'm 34, but I think I'm a little young for the Macho Man. I don't think I was into it back in the day. Okay, Carson. Talk about that later, okay?
Sure, yes, sir.
Oh, your color impaired, so you, oh, you're 29? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm aging you. Jeez. That's Troy. Age is just a number. It's how you treat your body. Okay. True. What's my favorite coffee flavor? This is where you guys hate me. I do not drink coffee. I can't get past the smell of coffee. I've never really tried coffee, but I can't really get past the smell. Be honest. Sorry. I know Plugger's gonna say coffee's good. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it, you know? Don't drink bean water. Love that bean water.
I've never heard it called that.
Never heard it called that? Really?
Mm-mm.
Yep. Yeah, I can't do coffee. I can't get past the smell. And I can't have like a bunch of sugar in coffee for reasons, so what's the point?
Wait.
He retired in 2000. What? What's my favorite beer? An open one.
Can I? Yeah, I can actually.
You're rude.
What?
You're rude.
What? How? All I did was post an Elon.
How many fields of cotton do we
Mine
grow?
go like,
We'll probably, when we do cotton again, it'll probably just be this one big field. It's probably all we'll do. Yeah, let's go ahead and fast time. Get up to bean planting. By the way, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Well. And nope, never tried that. Hey, there's a professor. Oh wow. Used to come to your, oh wait, we can plant right now, can't we?
Yep.
April.
Yeah, okay,
We're
hit
doing
no.
beans.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's
It's
my...
like the only thing time frames I know is for beans and like corn. Other than that, I don't have a clue.
Right?
Yeah, tractor's still there. I was in there earlier. That's better.
Started watching wrestling before he was around. Okay, I guess my thing with wrestling is I didn't really watch a lot of wrestling growing up. And when I did start watching wrestling, it was more like The Rock and The Undertaker and Kane and good old JR on the comms, you know, that kind of the Attitude Era of the WWF and then eventually WWE. That's when I was watching, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H and The Undertaker and those guys. That was my era when I watched wrestling. Actually, you can blame it all on Lord James. He's the one that first got me into it. Took me to my first wrestling event. A little bit of John Cena, but I kind of dipped out around the time he came in. Yeah, that's when I was really into it. I went to a Monday Night Raw. I had never really watched wrestling before that. Lord James took me to a Monday Night Raw, and I sat 6 rows from the ring and three seats from the ramp, and I was hooked after that. Yeah, you can't see him anyway. You're right, Triple John Cena. Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right. You can't see him anyway. So that was my time of watching wrestling. So, yeah. Yeah, Lord and first time they were in it way back in the day. Yeah. Jake the Snake. I heard the name, never. Yeah. Yeah. Remember back in the day, the night Kurt Angle brought out the milk truck? I just made Tony watch that clip the other day. And he was not amused. And it's like, bro, this is funny stuff, man. Just saying. Tony was not having it, but man, that was the day. Stone Cold with the beers, you know. We were talking about that in Team Speak the other night. I was like, Tony, you have to watch this. Yeah. Stone Cold was like one of my favorites back in the day. It was mostly the beers.
Yeah.
What?
Like, unless I get new headphones, can't like technically get my phone to them.
Oh, you cannot?
Unless I have like an adapter. Like,
it is the best thing ever, by the way, having your phone connected to your headphones.
Because it's only a little USB transmitter, but before this, the plan was to just get like a Bluetooth adapter and plug it right into like the line in, but that comes through something already.
Gotcha.
But I guess technically the line open on the back's like the line in is open, so can I just plug it into there and be fine? Right?
Probably not, no.
Fine.
Right, Troy?
How much are those headphones?
Y'all just don't understand, okay? It was the stuff, man, back in the day. It was great. Good soup, you know? Good soup. Yeah, that's when I was watching wrestling. Monday Night Raw with JR and Jerry the King Lawler on comms, you know? And Dalton, hello. Welcome in and bye. Those were the days, chat.
Oh.
I don't play music and I don't cuss. What? I'm real. Hi. Hello? Really? Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Holy pit vipers. Yeah, the joke continues. I won't be wearing them tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's too long of a stream to wear them the whole time. Makes my nose hurt where they like rust on my nose. Same. Wait, you're browsing through the setups and saw Carson's. Are you talking about the setup that Carson posted in the setup channel? That's not Carson's. That's my setup. Pull it up, mods. Pull it up, mods. 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 Flex in the chat from a mod, please. There, that's my setup. If that's what you saw in Discord, that's my setup. Yeah. He's joined stream. It wasn't expecting the shades. Let's go. Oh. Do it. Yeah, that's actually my setup. I don't think I've ever watched wrestling with our father. That was before my time. Colton, welcome back. Yeah, so that's my setup. Kind of that hints the sunglasses, guys. It's too bright in here, okay? Actually, it is kind of nice because the light that's on top of my camera, or with my camera, it is really bright. Y'all don't realize that. I have to stare into it the whole time I'm streaming, so. Yeah. Okay,
I didn't even like really consider like this setups channel.
Yeah.
Being used as like a PC like building.
I know, right? Cool
like group. Figured it'd be just like spam full of pictures of different setups.
The one with the American flag table is actually my brother. It's Lord James, and he actually built that desk. That is my brother's setup. It's kind of his home office where he works from home a lot, or sometimes, and yeah. So that's actually his. He built that whole thing. Yeah. How do you get the potato harvesters to unload? You cannot get them to unload. Tom, what? Unfold them and put your pipe out. I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's funny how like your whole PC setup's posted by me.
I know, right? Have you ever posted another one?
Posted your brothers.
Have you ever posted the other one with like all the explanations about things, or like with like the lines and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's on YouTube also, I think.
Oh.
Like a video tour, which I kind of clickbaited to do.
On a scale of 1 to nuclear detonation, how bright is that? It's not that bright. It's definitely bright though. I mean, it lights me up, you know. The remote or the children. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Goodness. But it is nice to have the shades for that light, because that light, it's pretty bright. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bright, chat. It's the Razer, how do you say it? Kio? Kio? It's the Razer camera with the light around it. The older one, the one they used to have. I don't think they sell this one anymore. But I like it. I don't know. I think it's a good camera, personally. I've never really had any issues with them. I've got 3 of them total. And I've always liked them. The whole thing with webcams, man, is having enough light to put out a decent image, you know? It's way too bright for you.
All in the light.
It's all in the lighting, guys. It really is.
And depending on how well you know how to chroma key.
Unlike yesterday. It's not that hard.
It was like 5% chroma key, okay?
It was very strange. Don't know how I haven't burned up my retinas.
Really?
I don't know, man. I'm just built different, you know? From Missouri, we're built different here.
Wait, where's the sunglasses?
I wear my sunglasses when I stream so I can not burn out my eyes. Lex wants me to get some of the blue light glasses. Yeah.
Here's where the pipe came from.
Are the pennies becoming a new thing? I don't know. Probably not, but you know.
A day or two.
Tilt my head back so you can see the reflection of the light in the glasses. It's right there. It's right there. Oh, wait, so, okay, so hang on. This, what you're seeing right there, that's the monitor. Right there. Right there. That was it.
You want an easier setup too, or just click that link?
Oh, yeah, hey, just click that link, chat.
That'll be a lot easier.
What is that? Oh, this is that little video you made of the setup?
Yeah.
It's not really a setup tour, but it kind of is. Kind of is, kind of isn't, kind of thing, you know? I'm actually... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about, so you can kind of see everything. Although the light's not on the camera. But basically, oh my god, my desk was so clean in that picture.
Yeah. I remember hearing about that.
This is right after I cleaned my setup, wasn't it?
Yeah, you cleaned it, took a picture, and like next thing you know, it's
Yeah,
dirty.
next thing you know, it's like a dumpster again. But yeah, chat. That's kind of the setup there. Don't mind the wires. Okay.
I'll post my setup when I actually redo it.
Okay.
Gotta find time to do it, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about desk again. Here we go.
Copy message.
Lex, absolutely not. No. No, Troy, you weren't. What?
What?
No idea how many acres you have because there's not a acre counter in the game. That's not a thing, unfortunately. I wish it was, but it's not, you know?
Want to see a cluster mess of things?
Oh,
Lines?
God. What?
Click on that link.
No, where's that go?
Discord.
Oh, no. Is that going to go to... Wait, what's that? What's that go to? It's just that picture that you made, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like one I sent you or something of like the back of the PCs with all the wires. I'm like, please don't share that. Please don't share that. That does not need to be shared. It's so bad. It's so bad. Just throwing it out there. Oh, goodness. All right. GPS, we got to go fill up with stuff eventually. Can GPS for a little bit. Are you guys planting beans, by the way? I assume everybody else is out planting, right?
Yep.
Planting beans. Chat, you know what we say about beans, right? We don't say it. A wise person once said. Still says. Not once said. Still says. I need more NROs. That's what the person said. Yep. You're right, chat. Good money in beans. Right. There is good money in beans. Wait. Ghost? I didn't mean it like that, Ghost. I did see your post in Discord. I'm very sorry to hear you have the Rona. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Just saying. Holy cow. Monty Python. I'm not dead yet. Yes, yeah. Okay. Beans are a magical fruit. Chat, can we get some get well wishes in the chat for Ghost? He's very sick right now. Get some get wells, please. Right, Troy? Right, Troy? Get wells in the chat for Ghost, please. Needs to beat this COVID and get over it. Kick it to the curb, Ghost. Come on.
Come on now, what you say?
Come on now. We know you can do it. Just saying.
Oh, hate.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, you found something you're going to post? No.
No.
Yeah. Get well soon, Ghost.
No. How would I do such a thing?
I think we got rid of the Red Cross emote, didn't we not?
Yep. Well, we...
Carson got rid of the Red Cross emote. Yeah. Very,
Want to see a real mess? Look at that one.
God, Carson. Did you find it?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you found the picture of the back of the PCs? No. It's so messy.
You brought it up.
Chat, don't judge me. Chat, don't judge me. Don't judge me, chat. I don't know what you're supposed to do with all those wires. I really don't, okay? I don't know how you're supposed to cable manage like 42 wires, all right?
Did you count that much?
I had to use my toes, yeah.
How many toes do you have?
Don't worry about it. I have to wear special shoes. Have to hire an engineer for wire management. Right?
Cable engineer.
All right. Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness.
Hey, chat, there's some words here that don't go together. John and cable management.
Yeah, cable management just doesn't go together. Not at all. Oh, dang, Sean. I'll catch you later. Feel better, buddy. Awesome, Ghost. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's not a good thing. That's all I know. Not a good thing. We don't have the stats page on this, on a server. On multiplayer servers, you don't have stats page. Unfortunately, you don't have that. You didn't realize I'm in St. Louis. I'm in St. Louis. Ghost is the one in Kansas City. Not me. First time I saw earlier in Ghost Discord, she said it was like the devil was living in her lungs. I saw that earlier and I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very concerned for Ghost. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't think it's weird to say that. Chat, don't get it twisted. Just saying. But very concerned for Ghost. Because yeah, some things we talked about. That's all I need to say. Not going into it, but yeah. Very concerned. But we hope you get better soon, Ghost. You got COVID for your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Congratulations.
Talk about the gift that keeps giving.
Yeah, right. The gift that keeps on giving. That's right.
Amen.
Bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ghost is making dinner. All right. I have heard of that mod, the landscape anywhere. Oh, you actually interesting. That's cool. You live 100 miles from Ghost. Okay. Interesting. Yep, I'm over here on the St. Louis side. Be like Bob Ross and beat the devil. Had to completely isolate and spend your birthday alone? Well, that sucks. I mean, as an introvert, I'm like, yeah, bring it on. Just saying. You know? But yeah, that's terrible. It sucks. Yeah, I use the wheel loaders and other machines. That is interesting. That is very interesting. That's cool. Let's all meet at the Arch at midnight. I am not going to the Arch at midnight, my man. I am not going to the Arch at midnight. That is not happening. No, you don't go down there at midnight. Are you crazy? Millennial Farmer got very sick. It is very scary, Mrs. Professor. That's why I say, like, I was so lucky. My family and we were so lucky last year when we got it. Or it would have been 2 years ago now. When we got it, it was so mild. I consider myself to be very lucky that, you know, if we had to get it, it was as mild as it was. Introvert, which like spend time with kid and wife. I got you. Carson, can you post the link again for the picture of all the wires? Definitely not meeting in East St. Louis at midnight, by the way. That is definitely not happening. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Hey, Ghost may be sick, but she still has her sense of humor. Just throwing that out there, so that's good, right? Just throwing that one out there, chat. I don't want any part of the city of St. Louis after like 5 o'clock, okay? I don't want any part of city of St. Louis after 5 o'clock, you know? I really don't. Maybe even after like noon. I don't want any part of it. Everything. At least normal to first. Good, Ghost. That's a good way to... Good way to be. Good way to be. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. Holy cow. Oh, I'm at 2% fertilizer. All right, I'm just gonna run back to the homestead. Back to the homestead we go, chat, with our Cookie Monster planter. I still don't see that, by the way. Still don't see it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I still don't see a Cookie Monster. I don't see it. I know people are talking about it the other day, but it does match my planter or my tractor a lot more this time. Blue tractor, blue. Different blues. I guess they don't really match, but hey. YOLO, right, chat? YOLO. Alright. Seed tank open and fertilizer and go get some more. Go get some more. You can clean the wire mess up easy. Well, come to my house and cable manage for me. You should see underneath my desk too. Oh, it's even worse. You're outlaws. Wow, Lex. 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Definitely not a meet and greet underneath the arch at 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. That will never happen. No. No. Definitely not. Wait, Lax, how much of a record do you have here? Oh, Lax, you've only been timed out. Oh, you have a mod comment against you. Oh, Lex is a mod comment. You've only been timed out one time by storms for 10 seconds. Back in early December. Is that the night that I got timed out? Might be. Wait. Carson, what'd you do? Carson, why would you do that? Carson. That's rude. I missed what he said. He said something, and I don't know what he said now. That was rude, Carson. Sorry, Lex. Now you really don't have a... Perfect. Let's all meet at Lake of the Ozarks? Why? Hang out at the lake. I know somebody with a lake house there. I don't think they'd let me borrow it, but I know somebody. Saying. Monster planner. Yup. I did get a guy a few days ago, yeah. Lax, you have street cred in St. Louis? Let's go, buddy. I don't have any. I'm glad you do.
Thing.
Yeah. I don't have any. Got friends in low places.
Johnny bit. Shit.
What?
Need you to look at Discord.
Y'all gonna come stay at my house? No. No. Wait, you were in here when I got him, Ghost? Were you? Ghost be lurking around, sneaking around, huh? See you. See you. I'll look at it a second. Pouring water, okay? I can only do one thing and oh, I talked and poured water. Look at me. I did two things at once.
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa, easy.
Whoa.
Easy. So good soup, you know? I just spat. I just spat everywhere after taking that drink of water. Good soup. That's how good it was. Yeah. As long as... Wow, rocks. Not wrong, but wow. Yeah, it was. It was Ghost. Yeah, yeah. I was really... Yeah, because remember... oh, you were here. I knew you were here. Because I said all I have to do is ask a friend to get a chat log pulled, you know? And find out what Creepy said over there, too, you know? CMB, thanks for that gift sub, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, it was that guy. Sure was. It sure was that guy. I knew, yeah, I knew you were here. Oh my, oh, Carson, okay.
What?
All right.
You like the new one?
It's something. It's something. Appreciate the gift sub, though. Thank you so much. CB, how you doing today, man?
Match the rest of everything, though.
True words. Oh, Ghost, he said he was in my driveway. And he, like, doubled down on it. And, like, when I said, oh, I'm going to, like, call the cops, he's like, oh, I'm not in your driveway anymore. I'm on your street. Yeah, he was going, like, full stalker on me. Yeah, that's what he said here, is that he was on my driveway. And I was not... That's not something you joke about, you know? Because I was like, if you're on my driveway, I'm calling the cops right now, and you will be arrested. Just saying. So. Yeah, he went full, like... Not okay.
CMB 1111 just subscribed.
CMB, thanks for continuing your sub from Jeep. I appreciate it, man. Welcome back. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's not something I play with, you know? I don't play. Hey, chat, there's a new emote, by the way. Carson literally just made it. Yeah, he went from, like, just okay, telling dumb jokes to, like, full stalker status, like, really fast, and I'm not okay with that. So, yeah. Be on alert there, chat, right? CMB, thank you, buddy. Appreciate having you here. It's a pie with a stubby arm. Yep, that's what it is. It's waving. Thanks, Troy. And I'm gonna be honest. After he got in Ghost Stream the other day, I was watching him a little closer. You know, I'm just saying. I was. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or the wrong thing, but that's the way I was, you know? You're going to be weird in my friend's stream. You're probably going to be weird in here at some point, you know? So, okay. Have a good day. We won't miss you. Such a jerk. Oh, man. Apple pie or cherry pie? Pumpkin pie. Okay, outside of like pecan pie, I've not met a pie I didn't like. You know? I've not met a pie I didn't like, so. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The crazy thing is, Ghost, he had been over here for like literally years. And then he just decided to go all stalker on me. And when's first time streaming Timberborn? I don't know. Never. Yeah. Well, what I was waiting for actually with you're in East St. Louis for the meetup for you. No. What I was really waiting for, to be honest, with the person we banned the other day, was for him to be weird in here towards Ghost. That's what I was waiting for. I figured that was going to happen, you know? That's what I was really waiting for. So, and that's not gonna happen, you know? So, whipped cream on the pie, absolutely. Always. Or sorry, I'm a cool guy, not whipped cream, but yeah. Yeah, and I'm not gonna allow that, you know? Just saying, Ghost. Wait, Lex, you have a helicopter. You don't need a connecting flight, my guy. Just land your helicopter under the arch. What are you doing? Mister, I live in Licking, Missouri, and I have a helicopter. Okay. We do, Farmer Nick, right? At least I try to. You hate chicken pot pies? Pretty good, though, actually. Haven't had one in a minute. Just pass me, turn around. Oh, sorry, Lex. I forgot you're in Australia at your summer residence because it's winter here. My bad, Lex. My apologies. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I forgot. And that's why you wanted to drop into Apex, right? Because you're, I don't know. How many people joined you, Lex? Or like, how many awkward messages did you have to send out? Like the one you sent me, like, hey, sorry, didn't mean to do that. It was funny. Cheese and bacon pie. Where do I sign up for that? It's like the TikToks with the money here. I'm doing this joke again. It's like the TikToks where they have the debit card, you know? Here. Somebody with Pit Vipers would flash money on his stream, right? Sorry, chat. It's like $100. I got it from my dad for Christmas. My best friend's friend. Troy, down boy. It's all good, buddy. It was taken care of, you know? Very nice, Lex. Very nice. That's awesome. Wait. Oh, Carson, I was like, whose emote is that? Carson, no. I can't have that in this channel. That's not appropriate.
This use would have been perfect right now. Wait, do I have a different one? I might have a... I don't have a sellout emote anymore. I've got that one, though.
We can definitely not have that emote idea that you want. Oh,
I think
Cars.
it'd be hilarious.
I mean, it would be funny, but we can't. That's not...
I'm right there with Troy.
That doesn't really fit the family-friendly vibes, you know? Oh, man. Carson, why are you flatulating in stream right now? Yeah, no, Troy, I got you. All good, buddy. I said it was taken care of, you know?
Oh, I know it was. I was here.
I said, that's not okay. Oh, Carson's powering the methane tractor, chat. Refueling it. Everyone farts, it's family friendly. I mean, fair play. But the thing we're talking about not being family friendly is nothing to do with what Carson's talking about in chat. For the record, he's typing in TeamSpeak. Totally different conversation going on over there. Trust
I'm typing TeamSpeak having a conversation. I'm not gonna have a conversation. I'm in Twitch chat having a conversation. And they're totally different.
That's too many conversations, man. And you're probably having a conversation on your phone right now with somebody?
I don't know.
That's a yes.
That'd be a definite yes.
Yep, you are. You got any Discord conversations going on too?
I can start one.
Yeah? Alright. Carson's just conversation, man. Conversation, man. He's waiting. Oh, you're gonna start a conversation with me in Fortnite? Or not Fortnite. In Discord? Okay. What do you bet he just said hi?
Look at it.
I'm looking. Oh, you said the cupcake came out. Are you calling me cupcake?
What'd I say above it?
Not okay, Carson. Don't call me that. It's not okay. Right, Troy? Carson, stop. I'm gonna have to block you on Discord for being inappropriate.
Carson being inappropriate? No.
Put in TeamSpeak. You just called me. The second thing. Do it. You won't.
Hold on.
Make sure it's TeamSpeak, not Twitch chat. What? That was my nickname? No. Oh, you just copied the whole log, didn't you? Don't call me that. Please.
Which one?
Any of them. Especially the one. Not okay.
Carson.
Yo.
He'd have to have money for you to call him that.
Wow. Wow.
Oof.
And Farmer Nick. Wait till the 15th, okay? JK.
Okay, buddy.
JK.
Oh, I got an idea.
What?
I'm gonna have a new emote in like the next 3 days when it's approved.
Another? Oh, for your channel?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I posted the Elon one the other day when I was cheersing with a White Claw, so.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Because I had a White Claw and Elon had a White Claw, so, I mean, why not? Right? Made sense to me. Made sense to me. There you go. Who's that directed at there, Ghost? Goodness. Is that to help the medicine go down? Right? Isn't that what it is? Oh my. No, we don't need that. No, we don't need a White Claw emote. No. No. Yeah, not for Carson. Okay. All right. So, chat, we're planting beans everywhere, by the way. We're going to make all the money on beans, okay? All the money on beans. We have about a $2 million loan to pay back. So. Wow, Troy. Wow. No cop, no stop. Why'd you cap? Carson, you're typing too fast for your brain, aren't you? Jeepers.
Yeah, I'm ready for Fortnite.
Have you had a Red Bull today? Dude,
No.
you on a Red Bull playing Fortnite? Oh my.
Dude, John.
Me on a couple White Claws or Bud Lights, you on Red Bull play it? Oh my.
Dude, John.
We get Tony some Hawaiian Punch. Oh, look out.
Get me some bush apple.
Head of water here.
Let's go. They're gonna
Carson,
ban
I got
us.
3 Red Bulls.
They're gonna ban us for performance enhancing. For doping before we play. Dude, I'm better. I'm telling you, after a drink or two, I'm way better at Fortnite.
I can.
Yeah.
It's very much better.
If we're on the loan, what's the purpose of holding on to 1.9 million? There really isn't one.
Why not?
Unstoppable. To be honest, I just hadn't gotten around to repaying it, to be honest with you. I mean, we want to hold some loans. We have a little bit of money to buy seed for it, stuff like that, but I mean, do you enjoy this clicking, chat? You enjoy it? Are you here for it, chat? No, we're not doing an 18+ stream. We don't do those here.
Pepper underscore 4545 cheered X100. Think Carson is making up for the week he was gone. Very clubonism gingerly.
Pepper, thanks for the 100 biddies. Dude, they were
Debated.
putting stuff in chat the other day just to get censored.
Really?
It was hilarious.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to talk about something after too, by the way.
The pit vipers have accuracy control in Fortnite. I mean,
Ooh.
never know. You never know. Just saying. Doesn't he talk about like his glasses have like stuff about them that makes them special? That's why he wears them or something. I haven't watched Doc in a long time. I'm pretty sure he used to talk about like his glasses and how like they were fancy, even though they're just like glasses. Saying. So yeah, the plan is, y'all, we're gonna harvest beans tomorrow. Okay. Work on some factory stuff, probably feed the cows again, all that good stuff. And then when we sell beans, I would like to buy some land. Is what I would like to do with our money this time. Like to buy some land. They have aimbot. Aimbot ability? No. Trust me, my aim's terrible. I'm like 30, usually about 35% accurate or so. Which
They've
is
got aimbot control.
It's not
It does
okay.
not work for Johnny.
Yeah, it does not work at all. I don't wear these while I play Fortnite either. I need to be able to see my screen, you know?
Thanks.
Just saying. I need to be able to see. Oh, that's an interesting sale item there.
What?
That little yellow, like, slurry tank. Slurry tank! Is that enough yet? Probably not. Alright. Tired of buying it. There you go. Big Al, what?
Whoa!
What? I know it's cold over there, but like, what? I think I looked last night before I was going to bed, and it was like 11 degrees here and 11 degrees in Kansas City, and I was like, nice. I don't know why, but I said that to myself at whatever time in the morning it was. Way too late. Throwing that out there. Random thoughts by John. You're welcome, chat. You're welcome. What happens when you're on a planner all day, you know? Not really all day, but you know what I mean. You can see my 6 head. Rocks, you know, it's
Got
not
a clip for this.
Rocks, it's not funny to make somebody's follicle challenge ability that they have, you know? Just because I'm follically challenged doesn't mean, you know? I can't change it. I mean, I probably could really like some what are they, like hair plugs, you know, where they take them off like the back of your head and move them up, you know? I'm not doing that. Don't play that clip, Carson. You know, it's okay. They don't need to see it. You know?
I don't want to be blinded again. So
But I'm wearing my pitties. I'm cool for it, actually. But no.
Oh, really?
No. No.
What?
Hans Wyman, baby. Let's go. You're not happy with how cold it is. Yeah, that could be a problem. You're like sick and it's cold. Hopefully your like heat works well, Ghost. Saying. Bosley hair for men transplant. Yeah. Right? All right, Nick Merce, come. He must have like a zoom on his webcam, bro, or whatever camera he's using. He must have a zoom lens.
Right.
Nick Merckx, yeah.
His forehead would be
has to
sunburned.
Has to have a zoom lens. Zoom lens. Has to. Telephoto, you know? Like the big ones they use at like the football games, you know? Yeah. That's what he's got. Yeah, it sucks that like being sick and being this cold. I'm sure that's not fun. It's 196 minus 196 degrees in Orlando right now. Oh my god. Wow. Well, hey, Ghost, my dad yesterday, or that Saturday, he just like opened the door to outside. He was trying to heat up the outside to help everybody, you know? Just saying.
What a nice guy.
I had to run my attic fan today when our house was full of smoke from the oven. So, trying to heat up the outdoors, you know? Oh, Lex, I don't know what Captain or Chuck look like. I do know what you look like from the picture in Discord. I have just bad mental images now, Lex. Thank you. I'm not sleeping tonight now, Lex. I know that really wasn't directed at me, but I'm not sleeping now, Lex. Did I ever play any sports? Not like on a team or anything, no. No. Lex, I am not sleeping now, buddy. And Lex, you know, the best part is like people that don't watch Ghost are not going to have a clue what you're talking about. Let's be honest, everybody in here watches Ghost, right? Right? No. Right, chat? Arson, you don't watch Ghost? How rude.
Alt account.
Rude. Don't start a fire. Who's Ghost? Did you just who Ghost? Did you really just who? Yeah, Lex, I'm gonna have to play Fortnite till like 5 o'clock in the morning now because of you. Thanks, Lex. Appreciate it. Wow.
You do that though, you're definitely gonna be late tomorrow.
Ghost, are you currently running a fever? Okay, yeah, we can chant that. Yeah, let's go chat. Although only mods will be the ones because everybody else is first time. What? I didn't think about that.
First time.
Only mods and VIPs can do it. That shows you who all the mods and VIPs are, chat. Are you running a fever right now, Ghost? Oh, goodness. Didn't fall for that one. Well, you won't get timed out or anything for it, so it'll just not post it, that's all. We only had a couple of messed up trees. We didn't get too many. Ghost is probably hallucinating, yeah. Definitely. Proud to be the first in line to fall for it. First time. That is the most random thing I think you've ever said in my chat. Just so you know. Might be one of the most random things you've ever said. Funny, but random. Random. 30% of your trees are messing up. Oh my goodness. You used to only do logging? Holy cow. Wow. That's crazy. Right, Rox? Right? It happens. It happens. Oh, you want for the fresh air. Gotcha. Okay, now see, now that makes sense, Ghost. I didn't think about the fresh air. The fresh air part. Okay. Makes sense. Pretty fun stacking logs on trailers. It can be, yeah. Auto load trailers are even better. They're even better. Do you like me a good auto load trailer? Used a lot of them over the years. Usually cause lag though, let's be honest. Usually cause some lag issues. But hey. Worth it. It's worth it. I don't know if there's any yet, but eventually there will be. Auto loaders for logs, yeah. Wow, Lex. Hey, they actually sell that like oxygen in a can. Have y'all ever seen that? It was on like Shark Tank. And it's for like hikers and stuff that like are people that aren't used to like the elevation. And you can like buy it at places in the mountains or something. I don't know. Have you seen that though? It's like literally a can of like oxygen. You can just like breathe it. The thing. Oh, it's a real thing. It was on Shark Tank. It was a big thing. I feel like first time's about to post a link. Just stand by, chat. Stand by. Here. You've seen that for use in early polluted cities. There you go. Yeah, Ghost. And first time just got a link in the chat for it. There you go. That's not at all what I thought he was supposed to link to. Never mind. That's not it. Plus it is. That's not it at all. Actually, never mind. That's not it at all. Trent with the link, bro. There you go. 3 of them for 50 bucks. There you go. Get some oxygen in a can.
Need a 12-pack?
12-pack? Hot dang. Did I buy something off Shark Tank that was a total flop? The only thing I bought off Shark Tank that I absolutely just despise. I haven't really purchased that many things off Shark Tank, but it was that it was beef jerky, but it was made from mushrooms. And my dad was like, "Oh, that sounds good." Totally weird thing for him to say. He's not a mushroom eater at all, but he said it, and I bought it. And first time bought it, we both bought it, and yeah, regretted that. It was nasty. It was nasty. The more smog in the sky, the more people will buy. Is that their slogan?
Wow.
The more... It shouldn't be funny, right?
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Oh, goodness. That shouldn't be funny, but it is. You'd hate to see the product be out of stock. Yeah, true, Lex, true. Oh, it's like a real thing. It's a thing.
I wonder how clean the air actually is, though.
I think it's like pure up, straight up oxygen. Old Farmer Ken, we'll catch you later. Have a good one. Have a good one. You could use it to burst.
I mean, 100% oxygen will actually kill you.
Well, I don't know. It's not my product from Shark Tank. I just knew about it. Well. Talk about oxygen and stuff, and then I have to cough. Interesting.
Us.
Nah, we're good. You chilling? I've kind of felt like a little, for like a couple weeks now, honestly. Like a little off. That's okay. I took Dayquil that one day I was streaming, and I just could not stop sneezing. I don't know. Weird. Not gonna complain about it, you know? Not gonna complain. Just get an oxygen tank from your work if you need some. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Just go get a SCBA, the fire department, right?
Right.
So loud, it's 12 oxygen on stream, still gets drunk. Wow, rocks. Wow, my guy. Wow. Oh, man. Okay. Got 3, want 1. 3 what? Oh, SCBAs. You really try?
Yep, and got a brand new one on the way.
Nice. Nice. Going off to the Westfield now, right?
Should be.
Right. Old Farmer Ken, appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, yeah, Westfield to the west side. I'm gonna refill before I go. My Cookie Monster cedar here, you know. I love it. Nickname is Cookie for short. You know? Just saying. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. So, chat, do we think that, like, should I just new year, new me, like sunglasses all the time, or no? What's the strat on the sunglasses, guys?
No.
Of course, says no. Thanks for that follow as well. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Big Al says no.
They're gonna eventually screw your eyes up, so I'm gonna go with no.
You think? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Looking through lenses like that does screw people's eyes up.
Ah.
Every guy I work with, these at my job, we wear sunglasses all day. Every guy's been there for 40 some years. They all had to wear glasses and contacts.
All right. Been trying to sleep for the last hour and a half. I can't. Well, welcome in, Frank. What about blue light glasses? I should probably get some of those, honestly.
Yeah, those would probably be a good idea for him.
Yeah. Lex is really on the blue light glasses. Lex is really on that. Just saying. Not a bad idea, Lex. I prefer to see the eyes on people. Oh. But you know, this makes me feel better when those people are in here and they're like, I'm zoomed in on you. I can hide behind my glasses, okay? Just saying.
Oh, really?
Don't zoom in on me. I'll do it. Oh, you have prescription blue light blockers? Heck yeah. Pretty awesome. I probably should actually have like real glasses. I don't. Eye doctors, never heard of them, you know? Ah,
What?
I can still kind of see. Good. I didn't say like ear doctors, Carson. I said eye doctors. Not huh? Hearing aids? No.
What?
I don't need hearing aids.
What? can't hear you. What?
Big Al, have a good one. We will catch you later. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. The blue light blocker
Hey.
already built it.
Like 4 business days. When which approved something. I'll have a new emote for you, Johnny.
Eat your carrots. Oh. All right. Interesting truck. Yeah, I should probably get some of the blue glasses, blue blockers.
You've never heard that, John?
No. I never really had issues sleeping, you know.
Neither.
Yeah, I never. I mean, now I have trouble going to sleep because I'm watching TikTok, but you know that's another story, right? That's another whole story there. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome on in. It is going.
On
Well,
Discord.
give me a minute. Give me a minute, Carson. Flax carrots are actually really good too. What?
Mhm.
Is that your new emote?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Can I have that when we get sponsored by that company? We just we do that?
You'll have to buy the rights to it, but yeah.
Oh, it's part of the sponsor deal.
You didn't make it.
Oh, you want me to buy the rights from you?
Yeah. You put a watermark on it now.
No. Let's get the actual logo then. It's you. I almost just said a bad word.
I hand drew that.
You're about to make me cuss, Carson.
Good. Extra Life needs the money, John. It's okay.
I gotta set that back up for the year. Kinda did just
Right.
restart, you know?
Yeah, it did.
It did, yeah. You're right.
You also have a button for that too.
A button for that?
A button for when you want to cuss.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that one. Right.
Don't make me cuss at you, Johnny.
You don't cuss at me, Carson. It's rude.
You don't cuss at me.
All right. Hello from Brazil. How's it going? How's Brazil today? Welcome in.
We'll settle this in Fortnite later.
Everything you make on company time belongs to John. Let's go. Carson. It's all mine anyway.
Well,
Were you on company time? Were you clocked in?
not clocked out.
Oh, okay.
It might have been lagging.
You're lagging, bro.
Hey, John.
What's up?
Just remember, Carson could just one day decide he quits and change all your passwords.
Trust me. Well, he can, but he can't.
Oh.
It'd be very difficult.
Because everything would need approval from my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. So he can try.
I didn't know if you had the verification
Oh,
set up through your email or not.
No, through the phone. Definitely not through email, because then he could, yeah. He could do awful things to my career if he wanted to. It was that way. Bye-bye, Plow. Yeah, let's not go there, please. Thank you. It is 10 o'clock.
Sleep.
Can we play Fortnite now?
Yes.
No? Maybe?
Now.
You guys can go play. There's enough of you already, I think, isn't there? Who's in here? Phil wants to play. I know Phil's down.
Does he?
Yeah.
Down.
Phil said he was staying up late tonight to play Fortnite with us.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh
He's
my
going to take a
God.
nap in a cooler tomorrow at work. That sounds really weird. It's not
What?
that weird, chat.
Time
Johnny Vipers is still planting beans. You're right, Lex. Thank you. Look at Lex being the voice of reason. Never thought I'd see the day. Sorry, Lex. Never thought I'd see the day. Johnny. Okay. That's me.
Let me launch
Oh, yeah, Wingstop. You didn't know that was coming to town our first time?
Not that great. Don't come at me.
Never been there. I just know Dad and I, like, when we'd eat mod pizza, we would watch them work on Wingstop. They all three just got done, like, boom, boom, boom. Huh. Huh? I got friends in low. You're always the voice of reason, Lex. Okay. All right. You know, a viper. No, I'm not doing anything with a snake for my logo. No, that will never happen. Much as I hate snakes, that would never. No, Carson, don't you dare. Carson, don't you.
I got no idea.
No, nope. You're fired. You're fired again. Nope.
It doesn't have anything to do with logo either.
Nope. Fired. This time for real.
So you know how there's like airplane?
Oh God! Don't put
a command snake that just slithers across the screen, like over like the same path of the airplane.
I would literally die, dude. Don't you dare.
Or like it kind of goes up and around. Oh my God!
Don't you dare.
Thanks, first time. Hey, first time your Christmas gift got put to use, by the way, today. I was hungry.
I will turn off. You will seriously be fired if you do that. Like actual 100%. You will be fired. Okay, you're gonna file for unemployment. Go ahead and get your paperwork going. Okay.
Dono goal.
No.
Dono goal.
No. That would be the worst idea ever. You will actually be fired, okay? I'm not kidding. I will hire Leonard in a heartbeat. That was the joke.
What if I get him on my side first?
Leonard will not be on your side. No.
Dude, what if he was to like custom code it so it randomly plays?
Leonard has my back. He would not do that to me. Leonard
I'm gonna call him right now.
Leonard is my friend, Carson. He would not do that to me. Okay?
This is where Leonard cues in and goes,
no.
Who are you?
Leonard is my friend. He would not do that to me.
He would have. Oh my God.
I've known Leonard longer than I've known you. He's my friend. He would not do this to me. Okay? Take it to the bank, bro. Take it to the house, kid.
Take it to the house, kid.
Yeah, he would not do that to me. Farmer thanks for the spray down. Let's go. I gotta prove I can back in something with an articulated tractor, right?
I'll be on standby with the 8R.
You don't think I can do it?
No.
I kind of believe in you, but it is kind of a pain in the behind.
I don't know what to think about you guys anymore.
Just one thing to remember, John.
You what, Troy?
One thing to remember. Slow moves.
Well, we'll catch you later. Have a great
night.
night. I can make it happen, Chuck. Oh. Well, there's a tractor in my way. I don't know what's up with that tractor. It's fine. I'll work around it. Watch this, chat. We can really whip with this T9. It really be whipping, chat. But see, look, I'm focused on the game, so I can actually drive. It's when I'm looking at chat and trying to back up that doesn't. Tell me that's not parked beautifully. I could go back a little farther, but it's fine, right?
Told you you could do it.
Thanks, Troy. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Driving tractors is so much fun. Wait. Building, fixing is so much popular. I think, right? I don't know why I went out to the field and did a little loop-de-doo to drive back in here. Sure. It's time to harvest beetroot. Like sugar beets? Sugar beets would be the beet equipment here. So these are your self-propelled beet harvesters. The first three anyway. This one's like pick them back up. And then you would have headers for those as well to be in here. So you have your headers. There's also this tow behind one as well if you wanted to go tow behind, which don't waste your time. Because if you go tow behind, then you got to use a topper too. So just use one of the big ones. Honestly, it's just so much easier, you know. It's just so much easier. Nice pit vipers, thank you, Sink. Appreciate it. The joke continues from Saturday, that's why I'm wearing them. So, all right, so chat. Here's the strat, right? And there's just a chill in the air all of a sudden in here. There a ghost in my like room with me? Jeez, it's cold in here. It just got really cold in here for some reason. Here's
you get sweaty in Fortnite.
I know, right? Here's the strat, chat. We are gonna fast time this map before tomorrow, and we'll have our beans ready to harvest tomorrow on the stream starting around noon. All right, that's the strat. I think I'm done for the night, and those of you watching on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.